Welcome or welcome back. This time I'm making this chunky cat. It's really famous in America and I decided to try. So here's different color, the same hook, different yarn and the same hook as well and different yarn and the size difference is visible. I will recreate the grey one. I'm using grey blanket yarn, 4mm hook, yarn needle, scissors and black DK yarn. Then stitch marker. And this time I'm using brown 9mm eyes and little black nose. And very necessary is stuffing. And DK yarn, I have to really work on embroidery skills, but it's for whiskers. I start with magic circle and work 8 single crochets. Close the magic circle, and for blanket yarn I kind of leave a little bit longer tail because it's very hard sometimes to close it. Then round 2 is increase in every stitch. Round 3 is to make all 4 legs. So first 2 stitches are increase. Then in next stitch 6 double crochet bubble stitch, which means 6 times unfinished double crochet, all in the same stitch. It's getting a little bit tight at the end, but I could manage 6 in there. Then yarn over and pull through all loops. And now the next stitch, it's hiding under all those 6 unfinished double crochets. So I had to push them to find my next stitch. And next stitch is increase, then following stitch is single crochet, and then another increase. Now next stitch will be 6 double crochet bubble stitch again, but before I started, I already took next stitch marker and marked my following stitch, so it's easier to find. And then again, 6 unfinished double crochets. Then yarn over, pull through all, and second leg is done. Then in between legs will be 3 stitches. First increase, second 1 single crochet, and third one increase as well. And then we are on to third leg. I insert the hook where I will make a bubble stitch, and straight away mark my following stitch where will be increase. That's third leg done. Now next 3 stitches, increase, single crochet, increase, And now I have 2 stitches left. One will be bubble stitch and last one will be increase. And now I have all 4 legs finished. Now for round 4, 4 stitches will be increase, then 2 stitches single crochet each and 1 increase 7 times. This is how it looks so far. And if you got this far, congratulations! Now for the round 5, will be single crochet and increase 3 times. And then 5 single crochets, 1 increase 5 times. All increase rounds are finished now. Round 6 to 14 is single crochet in each stitch. This is how it looks after round 14. Then I turn inside out to work in the magic circle tail. And what I do, I just weave yarn end somewhere in around the stitches, so it's not opening. Now I'm going to make a cat's tail. So I skip first 2 stitches and from the third one 7 single crochets. And where I skip 2 stitches, I will make slip stitch into the first stitch. And now next 10 rounds, single crochet in each stitch. to build up the tail. This is how tail looks after first 2 rounds. A little hole in the middle. And I still have to make 8 more rounds. Now when the tail is done, and it looks like this, I slip stitch into the next stitch and fasten off, leaving quite long tail. Then with yarn needle, I weave in around the top loops to close the opening. And then I pass yarn to the beginning of the tail. My needle is not as long, so I had to go halfway through the tail, pull yarn through, and then go the last bit in. And I left quite long yarn tail just because I have to sew the cat's back. You'll see it soon enough. Now I'm slightly stuffing cat's tail, and I pushed with another crochet hook up to the top of the tail, so it's evenly spread, not just a chunk on the bottom. So when I'm happy with the tail, this is how it looks so far. Like a little bowl. Next, I'm making ears. So I skip 9 stitches from the tail, attach the yarn into the 10th, and in the same stitch, single crochet, then half double crochet into next, half double crochet into next, double crochet in next, double crochet in next, and 1 more double crochet in next, then 3 half double crochets, one single crochet, 3 half double crochets, 3 double crochets, then 2 half double crochets and single crochet. At the moment doesn't look like much, but they're cat ears. Now I cut the yarn with a longer, longer tail. Sorry, talking to myself while editing. And then fasten off. Then I thread through the ear yarn end through the needle. Put the cat flat, ear ends meeting each other, and stitch them together. But stitch only very end of the ears. I think I did 3 times. Then put needle through the front middle part and pull it close. And that makes 2 cat's ears. I secure that part and then I stitch top of the ears together. Then I pulled yarn back to the opening and I made a double knot with the beginning tail. And those tails I just pushed in because nobody will see them anyways. They're secure. Now the next part is to insert the eyes. This cat will have brown eyes and I place them between rounds 4 and 5 from the ears. I move them because I have to consider nose as well. And if you're a returning viewer, you will know that embroidery is not my strongest side. So I better use safety ones and make things easier for myself. One cat has nose a bit lower and the grey one I decided to put higher up. I think it suits him better. Now when I was finally happy with the placement, I added backings. This is how it looks now. The next step is to start stuffing. Then take the yarn end from the tail, put in the needle and stitch the back closed. I stitch the cat's back with the outside loops. I think that's less visible. And then before closing completely, I stuffed a little bit more. Then fasten off and hide the tail. I made another security loop just in case. Then cut the yarn and cat is done. But for me comes the hardest part. Embroidery. So I had to figure out the placement for whiskers. The one side could be alright, but then to match the other side, it's tricky. And I already went too low and trying to fix it. And this is as good as I will get for now, unless I take some embroidery classes or something. Then I worked in the tails, and I can say now that cat is complete. Perfectly imperfect. Here comes the rest of the family. And the grey ones, even made with the same hook, somehow came out different sizes. Hope you liked this video, and thank you very much for watching and supporting me. Until next time!